Permanent total disability, it's the highest remedy that the Workers' Compensation Act provides. And just like it sounds, it means that you are permanently disabled. You're not able to find a job. So it's not enough to say, I have a permanent restriction or that I can't return to my prior occupation. Permanent total disability means that you're incapable of working in any capacity. So for that reason, it's a high burden to meet, but it can be the best remedy for an injured worker, because if you establish that you're permanently disabled under the Workers' Compensation Act, you could be entitled to 2/3 of your average weekly wage for a lifetime. So it is an extraordinary benefit, and it is by far the highest benefit which the Workers' Compensation Act provides. There's generally 3 ways to prove total permanent disability. The first is the medical evidence. If you have a doctor indicating that given the medical condition or the mental condition, no matter what, you're not able to work in any capacity anywhere. That's incredibly important evidence. Also is a diligent but ineffective job search. So if you go out there trying to find a job and you're not able to, and you can prove that to an arbitrator, what better evidence is there that you're permanently and totally disabled than being unable to find work with your new permanent restrictions? Lastly, and potentially most importantly, there's a category called an odd lot. Now, an odd lot means you might not technically, from a medical standpoint, be completely disabled because you can do certain things within the labor market, but due to a variety of factors, such as your education level, your age, your inability to speak English, for example, there is no steady labor market out there for your services with those permanent restrictions. So you can qualify as an odd lot, meaning that even though you theoretically have a restriction which does not automatically preclude you from returning to work, you can't find a job. There's no steady labor market for you, and therefore you are de facto permanently disabled. That's a very common way in order to prove disability, because the odds of having a doctor indicate that you are completely disabled in every aspect, for every job imaginable, is a very, very high burden to meet, understandably. So we have to look at all the evidence and look at the person and the entire picture of what makes this worker a worker and all relevant experiences, because if you have a significant enough injury where you're unable to find work, it definitely benefits you to at least consider whether you're totally and permanently disabled as an odd lot.